हरे कृष्णा। ओम अज्ञान तिमिरांधस्य ज्ञानांजन शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले सुवयं रूपं कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। मैं घोर अज्ञान के अंधकार में उत्पन्न हुआ था और मेरे गुरु ने अपने ज्ञान रूपी प्रकाश से मेरी आंखें खोल दी। मैं उन गुरु को सादर दंडवत प्रणाम करती हूँ। जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णवों की जय। हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा। अब तक हमने देखा कि अर्जुन ने भगवान से 4 प्रश्न पूछे थे। सबसे पहला, स्थित प्रज्ञ या समाधि में स्थित व्यक्ति के साधारण लक्षण क्या होते हैं। दूसरा, वह व्यक्ति बोलता कैसे है। तीसरा, वह बैठता कैसे है। चौथा, वह चलता कैसे है। ऐसा हम सोच सकते हैं कि अर्जुन ने भगवान से ये बच्चों वाले प्रश्न क्यों पूछे, लेकिन जब हम गहन चिंतन करेंगे तो पाएंगे कि ये सभी प्रश्न अर्जुन ने हमारे लिए पूछे हैं और इन्हीं प्रश्नों के उत्तर में हम सभी को अपने सभी प्रश्नों के उत्तर मिल जाएंगे। तो सबसे पहले हम पहले प्रश्न के उत्तर को दोहरा लेते हैं जो हमने पिछले श्लोक में किया था। अर्जुन ने पूछा था कि स्थित प्रज्ञ व्यक्ति के सामान्य लक्षण क्या होते हैं। श्रील प्रभुपाद हमें बताते हैं कि कृष्ण भक्ति में दृढ़ता से स्थित व्यक्ति ही स्थित प्रज्ञ व्यक्ति कहलाता है, क्योंकि वह अच्छी तरह से ये जानता है कि वह शरीर नहीं बल्कि आत्मा है और वह कृष्ण का नित्य दास है या सेवक है। वह मन नहीं है, इसलिए मन में उत्पन्न होने वाली भौतिक इच्छाओं से उसका कोई संबंध नहीं है। श्रील प्रभुपाद हमें समझाते हैं कि ऊष्मा को अग्नि से अलग नहीं किया जा सकता, नमकीन स्वाद को नमक से अलग नहीं किया जा सकता, चीनी से मिठास को अलग नहीं किया जा सकता, लेकिन हम अपने आप को भौतिक इच्छाओं से अलग कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि इच्छाएं मन में उत्पन्न होती हैं और हम मन नहीं बल्कि आत्मा है। इस बात को अगर हम अच्छी तरह समझ लें तो सदा के लिए शांत और सुखी हो जाएंगे और हम भी स्थित प्रज्ञ या समाधि में स्थित हो जाएंगे। लेकिन ये करना इतना सरल नहीं है। यदि शास्त्रों की बात को माने तो हम कृष्ण भक्ति करके पूर्ण रूप से सुखी हो सकते हैं और फिर मन में उठने वाली सभी भौतिक इच्छाओं से हम विचलित नहीं होंगे। इस अवस्था को भगवान ने स्थित प्रज्ञ कहा है और जब जीव संतुष्ट मन से अपनी आत्मा में, जो कि जीव का शुद्ध स्वरूप है, रहकर भगवान की प्रसन्नता के लिए सभी कार्यों को करता है, तो वह व्यक्ति प्रत्येक परिस्थिति में शांत एवं आनंद में रहता है। यही स्थित प्रज्ञ या समाधि में रहने वाले व्यक्ति के सामान्य लक्षण हैं। In the previous shloks, we have learned the general symptoms of sthit pragya person, and also we have learned that all the good qualities of the Devi Devatas automatically develop in a Krishna conscious person, and it is stated in Bhagavatam also. Yasyasti bhagate bhavatya kinchana सर्वे गुणेर समासते सुराह हराव भक्तस्य कुतो महद गुणा मनोरथेन आसति धावतो बहि. It clearly says that the people, those who are in Krishna consciousness, they develop all the good qualities of Devi Devatas. But the people those who are guided by the desires of their mind, they are never to develop such qualities. Now coming to Shlok number 56, where Arjun questions to Krishna that how does a person who is in sthit pragya or in samadhi talks? Sthitadhih kim prabhashet. Now Krishna is going to answer it in Shlok number 56, and also he will continue the same in the next Shlok, that is Shlok number 56. Dukheshu anudvigdmana sukeshu vigat spriha वीतराग भय क्रोधः स्थितधीः मुनिरुच्यते दुखेषु अनुद्विग्धमनः सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः वीतराग भय क्रोधः स्थितधीः मुनिरुच्यते. Krishna is saying dukheshu anudvigdamanaha. It means a person who has attained the stage of asthit pragya or is firmly fixed in Krishna consciousness. Now, how is he behaving? He is anudvigdamanaha, which means his mind is undisturbed in dukheshu, that is, in the most disturbing situations. And all the disturbing and unpleasant situations are caused by the threefold miseries of the world. What are the threefold miseries? Which are the causes of all the sorrows and pains. Srila Prabhupada explains, the first one is Adi Adhyatmik Klesh, which means the sufferings caused by the body and mind. We see that so many diseases develop in our body, and the mind is also the storehouse of worry, anxiety, fear. So the body and mind is the cause of so many sufferings, which is known as Adi Adhyatmik Klesh. Then the second reason is Adi Bhautik Klesh, which means the sufferings caused by other living beings, like when mosquito bites, then it causes malaria, dengue. Then the other causes, like other human beings also so many times give us so much of hurt and pain. This is Adi Bhautik Klesh. Now the third one, Adi Daivik Klesh, which means the sufferings caused by the demigods, Devi Devtas, who are much higher in power, like floods, earthquakes, famine, landslides. These are Adi Daivik Klesh. A person who is sthit pragya in his mind is undisturbed in all these three miserable conditions, or we can say the threefold miseries, which we have just now discussed. Now, Sukheshu Vigat Spriha means when he is happy, he is not too much elated, or we can say that he is not throwing parties to show his happiness. And then in the second line of the shloka, it says, Veet Rag Bhai Krodh. Veet means he is free from rag. What is the meaning of rag? Rag means attachment. Then bhai means fear, and krodh means anger. So it means that he is free from attachments, fear, and anger. And such a person is called Sthitadhih, or a Muni of a steady mind. This shlok is very important, and the amazing points which is given here we can directly apply in our daily life, and by doing so our entire thought process will change. The thoughts will change our actions also. Now let's try to understand who is Sthitadhih Muni by the explanations of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada says that a Muni who has crossed the level of mental speculations. Mental speculations means one's own thoughts or ideas. So many times we hear people saying, according to my thoughts. That is one's own thoughts or speculations. Srila Prabhupada explains that Munis have their own mental speculations, and no two Muni will agree with each other. And Sthitadhih is that Muni who has surpassed the level of his mental speculations, has come to the conclusion that Sri Krishna or Vasudev is everything. In chapter number 7, shlok number 19, it is stated, Vasudevam sarvam iti sa mahatma sudurlabha. In this shlok, Krishna is saying that a person who accepts that Vasudev is everything is sudurlabh. Durlabh is rare, and sudurlabh is very rare. So this is the quality of a Sthitadhih Muni. Now let's come to Arjun's second question, that how does a person who is in Sthitadhih stage speak? Normally we have noticed that almost every person is quite gentle and calm till the situation is pleasant and favorable. But the moment the situation becomes unpleasant or unfavorable, all the calmness, gentleness, and peace is lost, and the real self or the real behavior comes out. It means that all that was hidden gets exhibited. And in the same situation, how a sthit pragya person behaves or talks makes him different from everyone else. In difficult times, a sthit pragya person tells himself and to others that he deserves much more sorrow and pain as a result of his own past misdeeds. But Krishna is so merciful that he has given him much less pain. And in happy times, he says that all the happiness that he is enjoying is only because of Krishna's mercy. So we can see that in both the situations, he gives credit to Krishna's mercy. In painful situations, he says that Krishna is so merciful that he has given him very little sorrow. And in happy times, he says that it's all Krishna's mercy, and he actually doesn't deserve all this happiness. And such a sthit pragya person is free from all kinds of attachments, aversions. Aversion is dislike, fears, and anger. So this person serves Krishna with a free mind because he is not attached to any result of his efforts, nor does he have any dislike for anything or any person, because he knows fully well that everything and every person is Krishna's creation. Then he has no fear of losing anything, nor does he becomes angry when his efforts are unsuccessful, because he knows that it's God's plan and he is just an instrument who is working for the Lord. He says, I'm working for you, Lord. I'm just a servant of yours. And if I fail, then you take care of it, as I'm working according to your plans. I'm working to please you, and rest you take care. This is the mood and thinking of a sthit pragya person. I am tempted to quote the lines from the famous poem If by Rudyard Kipling, where the poet appeals his readers to treat triumph and disaster, success and failure in the same way. And I'm so proud to share that our Srila Prabhupada has practically shown us this way. He has not only preached the philosophy, but has given us the way to do it. He went to America in the year 1965 at an old age of 70 and worked only to please his spiritual master Bhakti Siddhant Saraswati Thakur and Krishna, and never thought about his success or failure. He wrote in his diary that, Krishna, you have brought me to America, and now you know what you want me to do here. I am ready to dance in your tune. Srila Prabhupada, with his kartals, would sit in the corner of a park and do Harinam Sankirtan and explain Bhagwatgita, Bhagavatam to the hippies. Then he would prepare prasadam and distribute it to everyone. By doing this, Srila Prabhupada made 108 temples in 10 years and made more than 10,000 fully devoted Krishna devotees all over the world. Fully devoted means no meat eating, no gambling, no drinking, no smoking, no illicit relationship, and no tea and coffee as well. So now we can understand what Srila Prabhupada has actually done and why he could do it, because he never focused on his success or failure. He only wanted to please his Guru Bhakti Siddhant Saraswati Thakur. इस श्लोक में हमें बहुत अच्छी तरह समझ में आ गया कि स्थित धी व्यक्ति किस प्रकार दुख और सुख में बिल्कुल शांत रहकर सिर्फ कृष्ण की प्रसन्नता के लिए अपने सभी कार्यों को करता है। और श्रील प्रभुपाद से अच्छा उदाहरण हमें नहीं मिल सकता, जिन्होंने सिर्फ अपने गुरु की इच्छा को पूरा करने के लिए विदेश जाकर कृष्ण प्रचार किया और विदेशियों को शुद्ध कृष्ण भक्त बना दिया, जो कि श्रील प्रभुपाद द्वारा बनाए गए 4 नियमों का पालन करते, जैसे मदिरापान नहीं, मांसाहार नहीं, अवैध संबंध नहीं और जुआ नहीं खेलना, यहाँ तक कि चाय और कॉफी भी नहीं लेना। ये सब इसलिए हुआ क्योंकि श्रील प्रभुपाद ने सिर्फ कृष्ण की प्रसन्नता के लिए प्रचार किया। इस श्लोक में हमने जाना कि स्थित प्रज्ञ व्यक्ति कैसे बोलता है, और अगले श्लोक में हम जानेंगे कि वो क्या नहीं बोलता है। कितना इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है। जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।